question. Could your home be driving buyers to the competition? Hello, I'm Jackie Safran, and thanks for visiting my channel, Westfield and Beyond. Today, I'd like to give you some real advice about selling your home. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why buyers seem to be interested at first and then go cold? Or why, after a showing, they end up buying the house down the street instead of yours? It's frustrating, I know. But the truth is, your home might actually be driving the buyers away and to the competition. Harsh? Yes. Fixable? Absolutely. Today, I'm going to break down the 5 common reasons why this happens and share practical tips to ensure buyers fall in love with your home instead of someone else's. So let's get started. So point 1, first impressions. They're everything. And when it comes to your home, that means curb appeal. I know I've said it before, but curb appeal is a real thing. The exterior is the first thing that buyers see, and it sets the tone for everything else. If your grass is patchy, your bushes are overgrown, and the paint is peeling, buyers assume that it's exactly the same inside. If the house down the road has freshly trimmed bushes and colourful flowers, freshly painted front door, and they've power washed, it feels more inviting. I've had buyers actually refuse to get out the car because they didn't like the look of the exterior. It could have been a beautiful home inside, but they missed it because they weren't willing to take the chance. So here's what you can do. Power wash the driveway and sidewalks. Trim the hedges and add a pop of colour with flowers or a cheerful wreath on the door. Even something as simple as a new doormat can make a difference. Let's get them to come in so they can see the amazing new kitchen that you have. Point number 2, overpricing, scaring the buyers away. And this is an important one. I know it's really tempting to list your home at a high price to give room for negotiating, but it doesn't work that way. It often backfires. Buyers today are incredibly savvy. They've researched market trends, they've compared prices, they've looked at a lot of houses in the same price range. They almost become connoisseurs of the price range and the areas that they're looking in. They know how much a house should cost. If your home is priced too high, buyers may skip it altogether, not want to see it from the get-go, or worse, use it as a bounce house. And what does a bounce house mean? It means that they're going to use your house as a comparison to justify purchasing a better priced home nearby. You're essentially advertising the competition. The solution? Get a professional market analysis and price your home competitively. In this current market, especially if you're priced a little under market price, you're going to get an amazing amount of competition, and with some luck, you will get a price war and your price will go up higher than you ever imagined. If you're unsure of where the house should be, ask your agent for the recent sales of comparable homes in your area. Pricing your home fairly generates interest, attracts buyers, and often leads to great offers. Point number 3 is overwhelming scents. I do understand that we all want our homes to smell nice, but when buyers come in and there's an overwhelming smell, it's suspicious. It could make them wonder if you're covering up something unpleasant. And let's be honest, not everybody loves the smell of pine or lavender. What they want is a fresh, clean smell, not one that smells like a fragrance store. I recently worked with someone where they had put way too many air fresheners and plug-ins in the house, and it made the buyers very nervous about whether they were covering up something. They wanted the house, but that smell, I think we went back 3 or 4 times to check out the smell and see if it had improved once they'd unplugged everything. So here's the trick. Keep it simple and natural. Open windows to get fresh air flowing. If you want, you can bake a fresh batch of cookies, but don't make it overwhelming. Trust me, buyers do appreciate a natural smell over anything that feels like you're hiding an odor. And if you have pets, it's worth investing in a deep cleaning before you put your home on the market. It's easy to go nose blind for our furry friends. We love them, but some of them have their own little odors that might be best not to be smelt at showings. Item number 4, clutter. And clutter's quite a big one. It can be a real deal killer. When buyers go into your home, they want to see open spaces and to be able to imagine that they're going to have lots of room, and they want to think of their stuff in the house and not see your stuff. If your counters and spaces are covered with your belongings, personal photographs, and furniture packed in like sardines, it's very hard for them to imagine living there. It's like trying to see a clear view through a fogged window. It really doesn't work. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but this is my home. And I understand that we all have our personal touches and we really like to see the home looking our way. But once we put it on the market, it becomes a commodity. And the real thing we want to do is to keep it as clear as possible. So the first step is to clear your clutter, put away your personal photographs. After that, clients who list with me, I always bring in a stager for a consultation, which I pay for, and they will give you a couple of hours of talking about what should be put away, whether it would improve the home or the look of the home to put furniture elsewhere, add a few tasteful things, remove other furnitures. Buyers are looking at every square foot, and clutter makes rooms feel smaller. You might even consider renting a storage unit temporarily. I promise it will be worth it in the end. Item number 5, those little minor repairs. Here's one that's often overlooked, but it makes a big difference. Those little repairs. Now we all get used to maybe the faucet that drips or a sticky door. We've just learned to live with it. So to us, it's just a small issue. But to a buyer, it's a red flag. And if they keep adding up, they suddenly feel that they have a very long to-do list. Worse, they start wondering whether it's hiding bigger issues. So what's a small nuisance to you can be a red flag to buyers, and they're worried there's something much bigger lurking somewhere else. So the tip is, make a list of your small repairs before listing the home. Fix that leaky faucet and tighten the wobbly doorknob, and touch up paint where it's peeling. You don't need to make the house perfect, but a well-maintained home shows that it's been looked after, and that gives the buyers peace of mind. Think of it as putting on your best outfit for a job interview. You want to present your home in the best possible light. And there you have it, the 5 common mistakes that send buyers running to the competition. Now, none of these are hard to fix, but they do require some honesty and some effort. And if you'd like help, or if you want someone with maybe a touch of British charm and straight talk to guide you through the selling process, I'm here for you. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, don't hesitate to reach out. My name is Jackie Safran. I'm with Coldwell Banker in Westfield, and I really appreciate your time. You can reach me, but meantime, please subscribe and like my channel below, and I look forward to seeing you again at our next video.